All right, I'm going to very quickly try and get this done while we've got some light. And I think the light already just went. Okay, it's been stormy and cloudy all day and all night. And I'm really not into it. It's just windy. I can't go out. The dog and I haven't been for a walk. I mean, I know we're not supposed to go out. I don't know. Here it's pretty relaxed in WA, but yeah. I mean, one of the main reasons why I live in WA is because it's warm, and now it's not going to be warm. It's going to be cold. It's going to be winter. Anyway, I'm going to try and get this done quickly. Hi, I'm Simone. Welcome to Me Made May Day 6. This is the second time I've tried to record this, so I'm going to think I've said stuff, and I haven't said it, because I said it in the other video, so if it's really disjointed, my apologies. Right, so on these videos I talk about my Me Made wardrobe and try to wear my Me Mades every single day for Me Made May to figure out if I'm making the right things for me. So I'll talk about my outfit, but just very quickly, I spent most of last night up working on the website. I haven't been on my website, the Goblin Fruit website, in so long that Shopify shut me out. So I spent a large amount of time getting back on board. Obviously, I haven't used it on a computer since I bought my new computer in the sales in December because my old computer died. I've obviously just been accessing it from my phone and it wasn't having a bar of it. It's great fun. But the point is, see what I mean? It's going to be a bit disjointed. The point is, I put a whole heap of stuff on the website on sale at 70% off. Anything that is already made, ready to ship, is now 70% off. Because I haven't been on there for a long time, I haven't been on social media, I haven't been promoting the business. There is stock that's been sitting there for a long time, and I want a fresh start and start some new things, so it's all got to go. So I went straight to my maximum discount, which I've never done before. There's like sample products on there from shows that took me literally days to make that are now 70% off. So like amazing garments, if I do say so myself. And there is more stuff that I need to put on there as well. But for now, first round is up and ready to go. There are things that still need to be changed on the website. There are lots of things that still need to be changed on the website. But so far, all good. Okay, COVID updates. I am still shipping in Australia. Shipping is taking longer. There just aren't that many planes. Takes a long time to get out of WA. International deliveries, I'm really sorry. I am still shipping internationally, but it's going to be at your own risk. So I will put tracking on at no extra cost, but I'm not going to try and follow up on these deliveries because I might be following them for months. It'll be up to you. I'll give you the tracking number. I'm taking no responsibility for them after that. If they get lost, I'm not replacing or refunding items. You'll have a tracking number. My preference would be not to send internationally at all, but I know that some people are willing to take the risk and some people live in places where it's not an issue. So for those people, go for your life. Right, finally, my outfit. Not finally, it's still going to take a hot minute. This jacket is the only thing that I'm wearing today that's made from a pattern, so the only thing I can really say a lot about. This is Butterick 6244, the waterfall jacket, that one there. So obviously it's made for a woven, and I've made it in a knit. So I've made a waterfall cardigan on a waterfall jacket pattern. I made a size 8. According to my pattern measurements, I should have made a size 14. So there's a huge amount of ease in this pattern. Obviously, I could go smaller because it's a knit, but I don't really think it's tight. I could probably still get away with this size in a woven. It would just be a very fitted sleeve, but the rest would be fine. I have taken it in a little bit on the shoulder. These shoulders probably look a little bit weird because I've got this massive frill in the top underneath. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I did take it in a little bit, and in a jacket, it would be fine because it would be stiff and you'd have folded the sleeve head into it and, it would have a lovely shape. But in this cardigan, it's just soft and sitting a little bit lower than I'd like. What else can I say? The fabric is from Pitt Trading. I realised I've made a lot of things for winter with fabric from Pitt Trading, so that's clearly quite successful. I really like them because they have a lot of designer remnants, so I feel that I'm buying second life fabric as opposed to new fabric, which is slightly more sustainable. The fabric, I made this jacket in this fabric. When it arrived, it wasn't exactly what I wanted. Yes, it's hard to tell online what things are. It's exactly what it said it was. I mean, it's a black polyester sweater knit. It's just really polyestery. Like, it just feels synthetic-y. So I thought I'd test out this pattern in a knit and see how it worked. I didn't do a whole lot of finishing. Like, the inside reverse of the fabric is different from the outside, which is not ideal because you see the reverse on the pattern. I just overlocked the edge and folded it back. Again, not a particularly fancy finish. I did do a nice grosgrain trim on the inside neckline, but that was all. And then thinking, oh, it's just going to be a quick thing and I'll see if I like it. I then wore it for the entirety of last winter and have already started wearing it again. So I need to make another one from a nicer fabric. And I have ordered some fabric. So I could also make it out of one of those wool blankets that I showed you as well, which would be nice for winter too. Yeah, so that's the jacket. I did make a tie for it as a cardigan as well. Jacket. The top and the skirt, these are my own patterns. Like, I just very quickly drafted. That's a tube skirt, super easy. Back and front are the same. It's just got a thin waistband, no elastic or anything in it. Easy peasies. The top is that skivvy pattern that I was talking to you about yesterday. It's a bit weird. And this is even doubly weirder because when I made it, I didn't like it. And I made it with a turtleneck. First I made the turtleneck too tight and it was suffocating. And then I made it too full and then I cut it off again and I cut the keyhole into it. Sorry, necklace. I cut the keyhole into it and put elastic on that to make it sit nice and put the tie. But by the time I'd done that, I'd opened up by cutting it off, the previous necklines off, I'd opened up the neckline really quite wide. So it sits out further than I'd like. And then to make it sit even further out than I would like, I decided to put in this frill. So I cut into the skivvy without, adding seam allowances or anything, as you normally would on a pattern, and inserted the frill all the way around. When I first made it, I think I wore it once and I was like, it's just too over the top. But now my new COVID, I'm getting back online resolution business is, I don't care. I'm going to be as over the top as I feel like it. I like a bit of drama, and it's definitely a bit of drama. I think it would be great, like, if this was like a lace as well, this big panel. It would look pretty awesome. And then with the big tie, maybe even a bigger tie. Let's make it really kind of Jacobean Renaissance kind of full-on stuff. Anyway, the fabric, there is a bit of a story with this fabric. I love it. It's actually from Spotlight. It's possibly it's a stretch velvet. I would have bought it from Spotlight maybe 2 years ago. It's so soft. It's such nice quality. When I originally bought this fabric, I bought as much as I could get, and I put it online. So this was about 2 years ago because I was still selling strong at that point. And I told everybody it was all the fabric that I could get in the designs that I did, so that if they wanted it, they'd have to get it right now. And I completely sold out. And at the time, as far as I was concerned, oh gosh, sorry. At the time, as far as I knew, it was all the fabric I could get. And then I wandered into a Spotlight 6 months later, maybe 9 months later, and it was in a suburb that I've never been to. It was on a roll that was the wrong roll, and they had more. And it was on sale by a huge amount. And I felt that I couldn't really go online and say, oh, look, I found some more. Because that's a bit rude to all the people who bought it in a rush because it was all that I had. So even though I bought all the fabric, like this is, it's here. I still have heaps more, and I could make more things if people wanted them, but I'm too scared to promote it. The things that I make in it on the website, I did this bodysuit, so the keyhole front, Peter Pan neckline, and long sleeves, so beautiful for lounging around, get into bed, look sexy, it be the apocalypse. And this kind of more summery version, open at the front again with the Peter Pan, but then the sheer panels and sheer panelled back and the little cuffs. Yeah, I mean, they're both super, super cute. If you quietly want one, just message me and we'll work it out. But I'm not promoting it, even though technically that's what I just did. Right. Anyway, I did tell you stuff's gone up on the website, didn't I? That I've been working on it all night and that it's on sale. 70% off everything that's ready to ship. Oh God, I can't remember. Was it this video or did I tell you about it last video? Anyway, there's still a lot more work that I need to do on the website, but I've started, so it's a good time. I've invented myself new rules for how I'm going to do this. Everything has in the past been heavily curated, very professional, as good as I could possibly make it. That's gone downhill from here on in. I'm just going to get stuff done. It's going to go on the website. I'm not going to think about it too hard. It's going to be what I want as opposed to what I think people might like. But, you know, it's probably going to be a whole heap more authentic, I hope. And maybe more interesting. Anyway, that's how we're doing it. If it starts to look like something that was designed on MySpace in 1999, okay, that's a little bit too early for MySpace, 2004, that's the way that I happen to want it. I can do better. I can do amazing websites, but I want a crazy punk rock and roll website. It doesn't look like that right now, but it might end up looking like that. Anyway, I'm blathering. Really, have a lovely day. The garbage truck's coming. I'll talk to you later. Bye.